this buck like just stepped out in the road and was just like looking at us. Oh, we got a cop. Look at that. So I'm gonna nudge it. It just totally disrupts the flow. I mean, you don't need to come to a full stop there. I have to do that every time with scooters. Well, nope, we don't want to go that way. You get like 2 more cup holders because you can use each of your hands. Cop is still sitting there. We are not speeding. Yeah, this is the sketchiest part of this road. So if you hit that too fast, you gonna do it? You gonna go in the park? Croc, I need to go to Scooters, then McDonald's, then back home.
Got navigation set for Scooters Coffee on US 54 in Camdenton. Then McDonald's.
We just cut Grok off there. A little connection drop there. Personally, I love not having to back out of this driveway anymore because it's like inclined and it's also at an angle, and it's kind of really hard to see what's going on because you're looking left, you're looking right, and you're trying to like. It's just an awkward driveway to back out of. Got construction. FSD doesn't care. It's a beautiful thing. We're still in hurry mode from yesterday. Another beautiful morning in the Ozarks. On the way to Scooters, which is definitely my coffee of choice nowadays. Although I do wish there was a Dunkin'. See the sunshine. So the speed is a little too much through this part. So we'll dial that back. Perfectly. I cannot wait for this gate to be active so I can. We paid for the gate, so it would be nice if the gate was in use. And 2, I want to see if FSD can do it, which I think it can because there's going to be a sticker on the car. And apparently I think the gate has a camera somewhere, and it can see the sticker, and then it auto opens, or maybe it's RFID. I'm not totally sure. It might be RFID actually, because I don't think there is any cameras. I don't know. Not sure if you all can see the lake from the camera angle or not, but lake's always super pretty in the morning. Keeping a decent pace with standard, but let's bump it up to hurry. We've got birds. FSD doesn't care. It stopped for a deer the other day. There is literally deer through here all the time. Wow, that sun's bright. Right in the eyes. Oh, can't do it. this buck like just stepped out in the road and was just like looking at us, and FSD was just like came to a stop. Like it saw it way before I did, because I was like, whoa, what's going on? It stopped and waited for him to run off, and then it kept going. There's all sorts of animals through here. Like when in summer, you know, that you'll see literally all walks of life coming and going across this road, because this is a private area. I think it's like 2,000 acres, something like that. And there's really nothing here other than our housing development up in there. So we see everything, tons of deer. I mean, on any given day, you'll see like 10 to 20 deer. Deer everywhere. Armadillos, possums, squirrels, obviously, raccoons, and did I say like turtles? Even the turtles. You'll see these little turtles like slowly walking across the road. That all really happens in the summer, though, except the deer. The deer are just year round. So I'm excited to see how version 14 handles all of them. Snakes too. Like you'll see snakes going across the road. Got a cop. Look at that. Holy smokes. You do not see them sitting through here too often. But like I said, they like to bust people, man. And that's what they need to be doing. I mean, we need to see the presence of them, otherwise everybody will be speeding. So, and they've had a problem where folks have been speeding through this road, and I think it's got some of the neighbors and other community members kind of they're displeased with some of the speed they've seen from other people coming through. It might not even be other people that live in our area. It might just be like people passing through, although we don't really have a lot of people passing through our area. So I'm gonna nudge it, because again, this whole it coming to a full stop before it's allowed to go seriously ruins the flow. Like, if I hadn't nudged the throttle there, forgot we were on hurry. I'm glad we weren't going super fast going by that cop. If I hadn't nudged the throttle there to get it to go, it would have come to a full stop, and by that point the gap would have closed too much to pull out, you know, and we would have been waiting for who knows how long with traffic. It just totally disrupts the flow. I mean, you don't need to come to a full stop there. So yeah, I go back to okay, this scooters, for some reason, like, it does not understand. There we go. All right, now go. I have to do that every time with scooters. It like doesn't understand that it needs to turn in here. And again, I think it's a routing thing, because look at how messed up the route is. And then it's fine if I take over here, you know, because again, it doesn't understand drive-throughs, and scooters is drive-through only. should do this part just fine. Done this before. Yeah, it's just getting to the scooter's parking lot it's not in the nav. And, well, nope, we don't want to go that way. Again, navigation. Disengaged because the car was going the wrong way. I think it was the wrong route. Should have taken the left instead of a right. On to McDonald's. So, yeah, I mean, again, not critical, but like for some reason, when going to that scooters, it's only scooters. And I could let it pull in where it wants to there. Like, it wants to go in there, like, kind of back way in, which is technically allowed. They're fine with it, but it's just, it's kind of awkward when you come in through that way. So I've been trying to get the car to learn the correct way. That was beautiful. Let's see, where are we gonna park? Yeah, can't park here. See, it doesn't, it wants to do curbside. Oh, that's right, I set it to curbside. I'm a dummy. Whoops, I should have said parking lot. I'm pretty sure I had it set to curbside. Okay, we'll go in and get our McDonald's and then continue. Okay, back from McDonald's. Let's do this. This is going to be a messed up situation because of what they got going on in their parking lot right now. So I really hope the construction is done. Okay, all right, so it should have a clean path out. Okay, very good. Yeah, this has not been available for at least a week or two. So you had to like go out a back way. So beautiful. Yeah, so at McDonald's I should have had this set to park in the parking lot instead of curbside. That's why I think it pulled up to the curb. So that was my bad. Because usually it parks in the parking lot, so. I must have switched that one day. It's nice, you know, a hidden benefit that you don't realize you're going to get when you've got FSD on is you get like 2 more cup holders because you can use each of your hands. I mean, there's cup holders in the doors, but I don't really like using those very much unless I have something that's got like that I'm for sure know is not going to leak, because they're angled forward in the door. So I don't like setting drinks like that in there. But technically, there's more than 2 cup holders in the car. But with FSD on, you can just like enjoy your beverage. So, I mean, as you all can see, we're down to like basically we need to just get the route issues addressed, and we need to get like parking figured out, which, taking over, like if you're in the driver's seat, taking over at parking is like not a big deal at all. Excuse me. But fully, like for something like a robo-taxi where, the occupant's not going to have the ability to take over, I think you got to have like the parking stuff more flushed out. But I'm sure Tesla's got it. They got it figured out. They'll get it. Cop is still sitting there. We are not speeding. Well, we might be speeding, but we're not, over their threshold. Usually, like, I don't like to speed more than 10 over, and that's only on the highway, and only certain highways. Otherwise, keep it 5 to 7 over. They're usually fine with that, but you get over 10 mile an hour over, you're going to run the risk that you're going to be pulled over for speeding. But I don't think there's a posted speed limit on this road, but the car believes 25, and I would say that that's fair. I've noticed most of us that live here go through here about 35, 40 mile an hour at the fastest, because you start getting above 40 and it starts getting a little wild. Running late this morning. Toddlers, man. Hard to get my daughter to go to sleep. So then I go to bed late, and then, it's really hard to wake up on time, but she'll wake you up too. This is the sketchiest part of this road, where there's like a little, I don't know if you could see that on camera, but there's like a little, almost, I don't want to say a jump, but just like something that causes the cars to kind of go up, and then, so if you hit that too fast, because it's like a bump and a turn at the same time, So if you hit that too fast, it gets a little wild, because you'll feel the car lift up, and then you're supposed to be turning, and it's very possible if you hit that too fast, your tires are coming off the ground and you're not going to be turning. So it's very important to kind of slow down when you get to that part right there. But FSD has been doing that perfectly every time. So, and I don't really feel that risk when it's going down that. Sometimes it comes over that crest at the top of the hill and it's going a little fast, but it usually just like you feel it start to slow down pretty quickly. And by the time it gets to that little section I talked about, it's fine. So here, let's just let it stay in hurry and see if it dials back the speed like it did yesterday. Yeah, this is too fast. So this is what I normally do. I bring it down to standard so that we keep it a reasonable speed through here. I thought of another thing that I can do yesterday that I would like to be able to do in the car, which is, you see where that truck is sitting? That's where our mailbox is, and we have like a little side road there you can turn off of. I think I can go into Google and add a location, and I can put it like, you know, our development names mailboxes, so that I can have the car, I can add that as a stop. That would be awesome to be like, hey, you know, go to McDonald's, then go to our mailboxes, and then you know, finish back at home. So I'll have to see if I can add that. See if it does it. See, when it sees that the garage door is opening, it attempts to do the pull-in. That's what I've noticed. Just nudge it forward a little bit. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. And park. You gonna do it? You gonna go into park? It's still on. I noticed it did this yesterday when it pulled in the garage. It took a bit for it to decide to go into park. Okay, we'll just go ahead and tap on the brake. All right, there we have it. Another successful trip.